I'll record this. Ready, ready,
All
ready.
right.
Erfan's going over the notes from the Chairman 100 call from today with just present his name very quick again. Maybe show his.
Alejandro Bras, basically, he's from Mexico, Chairman 100, and we had a mentorship call with him to grow business and grow in IM Academy in anything that you want to go for. Um, so he went over 10 specific points. The first one is that you need to be clear and specific on what you want. He pointed out that many people have failed and has gone down because they were not specific about what they wanted to achieve. And so you got to be completely clear. Hey, is it $10,000 that you're going for? Is it your trading account you want it to be 100,000? Is it your basically business for network marketing you want, I don't know, 20 people? You want 200 people? You want 1,000 people underneath you? Basically, you got to be completely specific about what you want to go for. Then you can move towards that. I remember from our other mentor, basically Mr. Legaretta, he was also telling us that, yeah, you got to know exactly where you want to go and you got to know exactly where you are, and then you can make the move. And you got to be clear, specific, and honest with yourself. So it is a daily practice to do that. You have to every single day point it out. You have to be basically practicing it every single day to be specific, to know where you exactly want to go for. And it becomes like a habit. As we all know, it's a 21 day, it takes 21 days to basically get a habit, and 90 days to reach the goals. You gotta work on it, work on it, work on it. The second thing he went over was you need to believe in what you will achieve. Without belief, without having that strong belief that you will get it, you might lack some intentions. You might lack some basically motivation. So you gotta believe. You gotta project where you are going. Doesn't matter where you are right now. It does not matter if you have $20 left in your bank account. It doesn't matter if you're going broke, if you're rich. It doesn't matter. You always gotta go for bigger. The only thing that matters is where you are heading towards. And that was number two he went over. Number three, you have to learn new skills until you reach the goal that you are getting. And you only get that basically by practicing over and over. Every single person who is a chairman in our academy did not start super rich, did not start, somewhere really, really high already. They were all, like somewhere like us, they were not earning $100,000 a month. And even Alejandro said it that, yeah, he was in other companies that were network marketing companies for 2 months. Then he basically saw the opportunity at IM Academy, and then he joined and he started to grow. And he was originally going for chairman 25, and he stayed chairman 25 for 27 months. And then he basically learned that, yeah, he needs to develop himself, his mentality, and grow more. And after that, he basically could grow and go higher until where he is now at chairman 100. And you need to first do more than you get paid until you get paid more than you do. So that is the goal. So never forget that you are at a hard working position right now until you get to a point that you're working and you're earning a lot more than you work. Number four that he pointed out is that you need to have associations. What that means is that you need to make connections. You need to go out, meet people. You need to, not going out in a coronavirus, but, he said that you need to meet with people. You need to get to know them and make connections. And number five is you need to focus on production, focus on being productive. And you basically should, get the momentum. You should work towards it. You need to get that product out there. And number 6, have discipline. You need to put some order for yourself. You need to put some limits, put some goals, and that you need to do every single day, and you need to go and do it. And some of the comments some people basically pointed out in a Zoom call today, that they were like, yeah, you need to be your own hardest boss. That basically you get yourself to move harder and harder every single day. And number 7, he went on, he was saying that you need to be initiative in what you're doing. You need to start your own. You should not basically wait for somebody to push you. You need to take this step forward. You should take this step forward yourself and go forward. I wrote here that do the right thing without having anyone to tell you that you need to do it. Number 8, have high energy. You need to have that high energy, that frequency, to be able to get it done. And he pointed it out that, yeah, if we are representing on our op calls, if we are representing on our team calls, whatever that we are having, nobody wants to see someone who's like laid back and, like he literally sat back. He was like, nobody would have listened to me if I was like talking like this and I wasn't sure about what I'm saying. He basically brought his energy lower to point out that, yeah, nobody would have listened to me if I had lower energy. But now I have higher energy. I'm speaking with confidence. I know what I'm after. I know what I'm gonna do, and that gets more people to follow. And you need to have and keep high level of energy, be at the peak state to feel the power, and then go and represent it, and then do the work, and then go trade, and then go do what you are after to do. Number 9 that he basically pointed at was trust the process every day more and more and more than the day before. Because without trust and belief yourself, you're not going to be able to get the trust of others. You're not going to be able to have confidence in the trades that you're taking, in whatever goal that you have in life. So you need to trust first yourself, trust the process, then you can reflect it. And number 10 he went over was to be grateful. You need to be grateful for where you are now so you can go where you want to go. You need to be grateful for what you will have later on. You need to be grateful for what you had before and where that got you now. If this academy is what you're grateful for, then it should be. If you're at P150, if you're at 213, if you're at P1000, P600, first you need to be grateful for that. If you have a job, even though you don't like your job, you need to be grateful for that job. And then you can grow on top of that. And that's all I could go over for, real quick on basically what he went over, what he taught us today. So yeah, Chad, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, you did a really good job. That was great. I took a lot more notes. I can tell we definitely see things in some things differently. Definitely, yeah, you hit a lot of great things. There was a lot of good motivation. How I took his 10 daily activities was more of using this as your daily habits, getting used to having this as a daily habit structure for yourself. So if you can get yourself into doing 10 things every morning to build yourself a habit, like Erfan said, 20 days, you get in that habit every single day. But again, it comes down to micro habits, little ones. Yeah, clarity was so good. What do you really want? It came out so clear, exactly what Erfan said, and be very specific. Believe in yourself, believe in your upline. I wrote down here, lie to yourself every day. I am a chairman. I am a chairman 10. I own that car. I own this house. I am making $10,000 a month. You know, I posted it on the thing yesterday. My mirror, my bedroom, I've got 10 things written out. I see them every day. You know, I've got my card. I've got my dinky cars of the Range Rover, the Lexus, or not the Lexus, the Tesla, the McLaren, right? I got one of those too. I got the AMG GTR as well. I want the green one, the green machine. You know, have that available. And believe it says, write it all down. You know, we've heard it many times, you know, from our chairman. It says, write 100 things you want. Man, by the time you get to 25, you're like, okay, I want a new pair of shoes. Well, which pair of shoes? You got to get specific, right? You got to get specific. So that's believe. And then what I got for believe as well as, again, is like act as if you're making $20,000 a month. Your bank account might be empty. You may have $10. You may have $2,000 in there, and you know it's, you know, coming in, but act as if. Doesn't mean you go spend money like as if, but have the posture. So build that posture, because when you build that posture, people are going to be attracted to you. Developing key skills. What are those key skills? Well, it's, what are the main things? It's prospecting, building relationships, and reviewing with your team, right? So you always be in the trenches, always be calling, talking to people. I've had some interesting things happen. I've been posting a little bit on Instagram, our wins and stuff like that. And then I actually did I bought a car. I sold I just went through a bankruptcy. I'll tell you, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I just went through a bankruptcy. I got rid of a $100,000 truck, and I went and bought a $2,600 car. I had to deliver from Toronto, from Edmonton. I was going to go to Edmonton to pick it up. So I put an ad out. I put an ad on Kijiji. I'm like, yeah, looking for a ride to Edmonton. So Saturday, I get a call. Yesterday, I get a call from some guy out of the blue. Hey, I see you're looking for a ride to Edmonton, blah, 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 blah. We start chit-chatting. Next thing you know, he's going to be on the call Monday or Tuesday to listen to trading, because everything is an opportunity, man. Talk about what you're doing. People are doing nothing every day, so they want to know, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing a podcast. I started trading. Well, how long have you been trading? Oh, since April. You know, no one asks me if I'm making money, because I'm learning a new skill set, and that's the key, right? I tell them I'm learning a new skill set. So again, practice your skills. You're prospecting, talking to people. Do it from your home. The more you post things about success, you know, I'm gonna have to post a few things on there that I've lost some trades, so I don't look like we're all making millions of dollars already, but that's okay. Number 4, stay plugged in. My thought process as association is stay plugged into the group. Get on all these calls. We only have, what, 4 or 5 people on this thing today? That's bullshit. Like, you know, then you're gonna hear these people, the other 20 people that are in the group, they'll be like, whoa, this thing's a scam, it doesn't work. Were you on everything? Were you involved in everything? When Lee says, hey, get on the call, it's important, did you try to get on the call, or at least do like Brent does, listen in while he's working? No, you didn't. You just went and pissed and moaned about the fact that you got no money and this doesn't work. And no, it's, you know, and that's going to come up next on my thing. But staying plugged in is staying plugged into everything. The podcasts, the positive podcast, the Bob Proctor, man, there's hours for free of Proctor, Roan, everybody's on there, man. Plug yourself in. You're making breakfast, you're going to the bathroom. I listen all day long. My son, he doesn't hate, I can't use that word. He thinks it's funny that I play all the the hip hop of, you know, the I Am Academy stuff. And then I play Tiesto, Let's Get Down to Business, at least twice a day. Because that gets me fucking jacked. Sorry to swear, but that gets me jacked. I'm like, yeah, we're going places, man. I'm in a group, we're pumped, right? So that's association. We've got to keep that strong. And then focus on your productivity. Be accountable. Write down a list of what you want to do. How many people are going to talk to you? You don't have to make it huge, man. I used to do that. I used to make an accountability thing, man. I talk to 10 people every day. Life happens. If you can talk to 2 new people every day, 2, even 1 a day, they're going to be attracted to you. And when I talk to people, this passion I got, that's why they all like, what are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Da, 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 da. I get pumped and excited, talk really fast. I'm like, I want in. Okay, let's do it. You know, and then again, productivity, you know, start following through to yourself. So what we do to ourselves, we all lie to ourselves. We're like, yeah, today I'm gonna do this. TV looks good and go do this. You're lying to yourself. That lying to yourself is micro. It's bad. It's a micro thing that we do, that we justify doing things that aren't what we should be doing. You know, he said something really key. He said, you know, every hour When you're doing things and you got yourself a plan worked out for the day, every hour, look back and say, hey, what have I done the last hour? Is it going to get me to my goals? Or am I just watching television, learning about nothing? You know, what did I just do? Did I just sit on my phone and scroll, look at people's lives and fake lives? What did I do? Do that. Be accountable to yourself. So that was number 5, and focus on your productivity. Yeah, focus on new people. You know, prospect daily. Talk to somebody. Just do it. And there's also your discipline. I wrote a bunch of great stuff on discipline. You got to watch your language. Giving yourself an order and following through. So again, what am I going to do? Do it. You're going to listen to a book. You're going to meditate in the morning. You're going to listen to something, positive affirmations. You're going to listen to some manifestation. Write your gratitude stuff. You got to do it. And again, be, like you said, be your worst boss. You know that boss you hated because he said, hey, did you mop the floor? Did you pick that up? Do this, do that. Do that to yourself. Be your worst critic. But be your worst critic so it's positive. Not, oh, I suck and this is never going to work. No, man. Positive. Kick yourself in the butt. Be able to shift on the fly. If things aren't working for you, talk to your upline. If it's Lee or whoever you're plugged into, and say, hey, man, I'm doing this. It's not working. You know, I'm having some struggles. It's kind of like people are saying these words and this words. Be ready to pivot. Be ready to change, because the only thing that's constant in life is change. We're living through it right now. There's a constant change every day. You know, be so disciplined that it becomes who you are. Number 7 is he says, you know, take initiative. Be the person that takes initiative. Be the first person to step out and do things. Be the first person to dream big and say, like, I put things out there on the chat, man. I put videos. I just sent a video to Lee about the Range Rover I won. I made a nice little video. It tells me an affirmation. You know, it's done. I'm not afraid putting it out there. I'm getting it to Lee, and I want him to. And then the next day, he sent me a picture. He said a black Velar Range Rover. I'm like, that's not the sport, but it's black. It's a Range Rover. I get it. your reticular activation system in your mind is seeing things, is bringing it in. Now I'm going to have him wanting a Range Rover. Go on faith. Believe in what you got. You've got so many people that have done what we're doing, who've just stuck it out. You know, Alejandro said it. You know, he blew up, and then life happened, and he went backwards. He was a chairman 25 like that, and then things happened. He didn't get into it because it's negative. He just left it alone. He just, things happen. Life happens, and it helped him grow, because the universe I wasn't ready for the universe yet. The universe knew I wasn't ready, but I had to learn. Be ready for that. Be the solution maker. There's a problem, be the solution maker. Don't sit there and lament and be like, oh, this guy sucks, or this is what's happening. No, man, that just brings you down. Be the solution maker. High level of energy, like I got right now. You got to have that all the time. Be excited about your future. Before every meeting, everything, be excited. Like I was going to talk to Lee about this, and Lee and I did talk about this yesterday. We're going to start creating an affirmation that we're going to say, whoever's taking on the call, and Lee made a great point a week ago. He said to me, because I want our group to become so strong that when new people come on, they don't know who the leader is, because we're all leaders. And we're going to have the affirmation. We're going to come on there, and we're going to set the intention of that trade day every single time. We have to. We're going to play the same music every single time before that thing starts. Why? Because your mind and your adrenaline gets rushed from that, knowing that feeling of winning. And we play that, let's get down to business, or whatever it might be. It could be Shake the Bank. We're going to figure a song. We're going to play that song every single time before we trade, man. That becomes an ingrained thing in your mind. Your body gets ready. Then your body and your mind, your subconscious mind knows, okay, the affirmation is going to come next. We're going to win. This is going to be a winning day. We're going to win on this trading day. So we got to get that happening before every call. Another one here is trust the process. Exactly. You know, trust your trade, trust your strategy, trust the system that we're in with plugging into our upline, plugging into the listening. You know, trust it all. Believe in the vision. Have a good, positive daily attitude. Your day might suck. You know, when someone asks you, you know what pet peeve I have? I've been in network marketing since 2000, dude. I did Amway. I've done 5 or 6 along the way. Have they worked? No. I didn't work. They worked, yes. I didn't work. And I realized that. I tried, it didn't work. I didn't work. So what we need to do, passion, vision, hold on, get back my point here. Trusting the process. So the uplines followed they made the path. Lee's doing it, Nick's doing it, Jason, you know, all these big leaders are doing it. They've done it. So we have no excuse. If someone tells you no, you know what you say? Thank you. I knew you wouldn't want to get in anyways. Do you know anybody who does? Flip the switch, man. I knew you wouldn't get in anyways, but I thought I'd bounce it off you. So when I'm wealthy and you come back later saying, how can you even tell me? I did tell you, but do you know anybody who's interested or ever talked about Forex? Boom. Flip the script right away. Last one is being grateful. Every day, have a great gratification day. And I write in this thing every day. I have it in 2 weeks because everything that I wrote back in September, October is happening. Dude, it's freaking scary, man. Things are happening. It's nuts. The main thing in here I wrote, and it's not even financial, it's I wanted to have a great relationship with my ex as a family unit apart with my kids. And man, I've got the best relationship with my ex right now. Everything is fantastic. You know, I was taught years ago by my life coach and mentor, Casey Conlon, that everything is, you got to look at the world, the life as a 12-spoke wheel. One of those 12 spokes is broken. That wheel now is no longer strong. So you can't be strong. But if you fix all those areas in your life, and if your finance is an issue, it's not. You gotta weigh out. So that wheel, that spoke is fixed. We've got to weigh out right now. So get all that stuff in line. Takes time. Grow, develop. Don't expect things overnight. You know, D.L. Woods says this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slow scheme, but it really is quick. Right? So yeah, write things daily, man. Don't be afraid. No one's reading it but you. Write crazy stuff in here. Make it scary. That's all I got. It was a great call. I had fun. I wrote 5 pages.
Fire, guys. Fire, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Erfan, thank you for the bars that you spoke. You definitely, you hit all the 10 points. You reviewed everything greatly. Chad, thank you as well. You spat some stuff out there, and we appreciate the upfrontness, right? And he's exactly right. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a get rich slow project, right? And it can happen very, very quick, and it just depends on the work that you do today. So when I talk about the next 90 days, it's not about me enrolling somebody today. I mean, that's the goal, but the people I talk to this week and next week are the people that I'll be enrolling in the next couple weeks after. And the people who I talk to in the next week or two are going to be the people that I enroll in a month from now, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if you do not keep up with those people that you network with, that you're constantly in building rapport with, then you lose them. Julian Kushner, he's our Chairman 100, guys. One of the things that he said on stage back in London, something I forgot about, damn it, is become a follow-up expert, follow-up king, whatever. Be a master at following up. And that takes work. It takes work because you do have to write a list. You got to have a list of people. You got to have a list of people that you've talked to that have seen the presentation. Have you followed up with them twice? Have they been on a trading call once or twice? Have they been on an op call once or twice? Right? Whatever. But you got to build those lists. You got to build some kind of a system for yourself that helps you do that. Become a follow-up master, follow-up king. Maybe you've already messaged 30, 50 people, but you've only enrolled 2 because you forgot about the other conversations that you didn't follow up with again. Right? So I remember for myself back in the day when I was unfollowing a bunch of people that I was following, I went through them first and messaged a bunch of them. And a lot of them were follow-up messages. A lot of them were like, hey man, I haven't talked to you in like 3 months, but bro, listen, you gotta see what we've got going on now. And then from doing that, I enrolled 2 or 3 different people. But it just takes doing that kind of work though, at the end of the day. And the people who do it are going to see the results, and the people that don't won't. Right? But other than that, guys, I think you guys got the gist. We've got a plan. We've got a system in place now. Something like what Matthew Terr started to do back in the day, right? What a lot of chairmen started to do back in the day. You got to have a system. So what's our system here? Well, we all work and we all got stuff going on during the day. So we've got a really, really great system to take advantage of trading at night, followed by an op call. Or maybe we're going to do op call at 9:30, followed by trading at 10 p.m. Or maybe we'll do both. I don't really know right now, Well, let's stick with the same game plan, I think, for this week and see how it goes. Might try to switch it up after so that we have more time to just trade for a full hour rather than trying to rush it, I think, at 9 o'clock. It's an idea, something I'm thinking about right now. At the end of the day, guys, it's going to be the same play. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, half-hour trading, op call. And then maybe trading again at 10 p.m. I don't know. Maybe we'll just trade again at 10 p.m. I'm down for that. So we'll kind of see how this week kind of plays out. I know Shazab likes to trade at 9 p.m. as well. But so that was a great call. That was a great call, guys. You know, we heard from you guys. I appreciate that. I'm sure everybody here appreciated that. We got a 7th person on. Arvin, how long have you been on, bro? Hang on, I'm gonna stop this call. I'm gonna stop recording now.